In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the fuel pump assembly on this BMW 328i. This is going to be underneath the back seat on the passenger side. Let's get into it. In the back seat, you just want to grab the base and just pull up just like that. Unclip it from both sides. Pull this out. Pull the seat buckles through. And remove the seat. Now just grab this insulation. You want to peel that back so you can push that out of the way. You can secure that with a bungee cord or something. A 10mm socket. Take these nuts off. Grab the cover, you want to pull it up, pull it back, some connectors right here. The two with the thicker wires on the outside, we want to disconnect those first. Just push in on the tabs. Pull that off. Now before we disconnect this one, we're going to start the vehicle just to bleed off the pressure off the fuel system, and then let the vehicle die. In the trunk on the right side, you're going to see a panel right here. We need to remove that. There's a wing nut at the top. Just twist that to the left. This panel comes right out. Now disconnect the negative terminal. Use a 10mm socket. Loosen this up. Grab that. Take that off. Just tuck it out of the way. Now disconnect the other connector. Just push on the sides. Pull that out of the way. Now I'm going to disconnect this hose right here. There's two tabs on the side. Just push on those tabs. And pull that hose up. I might have to twist it a little bit. There we go. Try to get that out of the way. Disconnect the other fuel line. There's a push button on the front. Just push down on that. Raise that up. You could use a little rag in case you get a little fuel spill, but we didn't get any fuel. That's good. Now to take the lock ring off, I'm just going to use a brass punch. There is a special tool you can use to try to loosen this up. If you have that, use that. Otherwise, just a brass punch, just so you don't get any sparks. Alright, twist that lock ring off, get it past the tube, and just grab the assembly, pull up. There is a hose connected right here. You want to disconnect that. Push down on the tab. Just going to use some pliers. These are just trim pliers. Push down on the lock tab. Slide that off. There we go. Take that off. Now this does separate from the base. Some electrical connectors here. We're going to disconnect those. I'm just going to use a pick, or you can use a straight blade screwdriver, pocket screwdriver. Just get underneath the tab. Disconnect the connector. Disconnect the other connector as well. Again, there's a little tab. Just push down. It's just easier to use a pick. That off. There's a little lock tab here. Just going to use some needle nose pliers. Just push it in. With that pushed in, disconnect that. You're just pushing on that little green tab. Move that hose out of the way. And there's a couple other hoses. And just pop those out. There's one. There's another one right there. You just pop those off the clips. Pull the pump out slowly. There's some fuel in here. Just use a drain bucket. Just put it in the drain bucket and you can pull it away. And using a pick, just get underneath the seal. Pull that off. You can use a clean rag, just wipe the area. Take a new seal, line that up. Push that in place. And take the fuel pump assembly. Slide the float in first. Push it in. Now we're going to attach the hoses. This one is going to go to the pump. Now take the other hoses. It's going to clip right there. Reach for that one, the shorter one. It's going to clip right there. Then we have this hose. It's going to attach to the top. Before we attach this hose, you want to plug the connectors in, the electrical connectors. That one's going to go there. The other one's going to go right here. And these two rods, they're going to line up. There's an area in the lower part of the pump. Line that up. Push that in. I'll just try to connect this larger hose at the same time. Click that in place. Yep, that's all the way down. And there's a little tab right here that's going to line up in that slot. Push that in there. Pull this hose out because with this, the lock ring on, it's not easy to get that out of there. There's the other hose. Now take the lock ring under that tube. And you want to tighten that down. If you have the tool, use the tool. Otherwise, just use the brass punch. And tighten this down. And take this hose. And twist that to the side a little bit. Lock that in place. Grab the other one, push that down, and the connectors. Smaller wire connector goes right there. Lock that in, and the larger wire goes right here. All right, that's good. And then the cover up, make sure that dot is going toward the front. Get the nuts on. Tighten down the nuts. All right, those are all snugged down. Now I can take the bungee cord off and put this insulation back down. Slide that under the carpet. Now take the seat. Take the seat belts and guide them through the holes. belt buckles. Make sure those are in the right position. Get this lined up. Push it back. Get it lined up. Push it down. Secure it down. Grab the negative terminal. Attach that to the battery. We'll snug that down. Give it a wiggle. Make sure that's tight. It's good. Yeah, I'll take the cover. Get that lined up down below first. Just tip it in. And then twist the wing nut. And you're good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.